Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us for this conversation. My name is Celeste Wong. I am one of the features programmers for SF DocFest. Really, really excited to be in conversation today with the Sketches on the Sky director, Ligia Cortez, and associate producer, Danny Cortez. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
for the invitation. Yeah, thank you for having us in your festival film.
Yeah, we're so excited to have the film. It's such a wonderful film. I really love it so much. And yeah, I was hoping you could tell us a little bit about the origins of it. When did this idea come to you, and how did you start making the film?
Well, Sketches on the Sky was a film that we made through 7 years. So we were working on it. I found here in Mexico. I was in school in my college. So I was doing some research for a homework. So I found that here in Mexico, they were supporting a school where they teach children to fly. So I get amazed. I was like, what's that? I get amazed. I want to go over there. We did a first visit over there. Uh, my sister and I is Danny Cortez, who's associate producer, went there, and it was like 15 years ago. But we keep the story sometime in the closet and then we push it out, and it has been really awesome to come back to the community and found all these characters that are our main characters. Do you want to add something, Danny?
Yeah, as Ligia said, we went there around 50 years ago to do the first scouting. And then a few years ago, 7 years ago, right? Or eight? I don't remember. We start to think about that. Okay, maybe you should to do it. So we started first like a bunch of friends, some friends, because Anna, the photographer of the story, is one of my closest friends. And I introduced Anna to my sister, and she was like, but we don't have, like, at the moment, any support, money, like any independent film. She said, yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, I really want to do it. So it's how we start this project.
Wow, that's amazing to hear that it's been so many years in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What an incredible process. Um, yeah, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about, because it's so much about these kids, who it's so wonderful to watch their journey, but I'm curious if, how you kind of built that trust with them because you're filming them. Like, did you have to do anything to, make sure everyone felt comfortable being on camera and with your presence in their community?
I really want to find the best kids. It was a tough and a rough way to find them because we did four trips. The first one, well, five. The first one was 15 years ago. That was just to know the place, where are the schools. We did a second trip to the community where we find um, where we scout some kids. I found two, and after that we returned just to film, and I found other two. It was really difficult because all of them have different ages. For example, like the smallest was like 6 years, 6 years old. So it was really difficult sometimes to film him to because he was like in another mood. For example, we think that sometimes he get in a loop mode because as kids they was like, I am playing, and he didn't stop of playing, and then for us it was like we must. But he was really true with what we what he was showing us. So it was like some of them was oldest, but was easy to work with them with the camera, but others were more true, but were smallest. So it was for me like really special to build a relation with them. First become like a friend of them. It's something that stays during the film and after the film has finished, because I was like, come on, I try to stay with a close relation with them, and also with the grandpa, with the families. So it was like building a friendship. So that's something that I really like, and something that I was searching as a director in this film.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I really love seeing the family's relationship in the film, and the different generations teaching the younger generation, the older generation of flyers teaching the younger generation of flyers. And I think you captured that so beautifully in the film. I'm wondering if you thought about, like, as filmmakers, uh how should I say this? Like, part of preserving that tradition, that culture, and the language too is such a big part of it. Um, yeah, how did you approach that as a filmmaker, that kind of preservation aspect?
That was something that I really love about the school. When I found the story, I was like, come on, they are preserving traditions. For me, tradition, legends is something that still remains in Mexico, and I think that in the whole world. And it's something that moves us inside. I think that every human, there is like this attachment, this love to stories. So that was something that I want to present in the film, the legends, the mystic that is around. And I think that it's a beautiful mission of these schools, because Totonaca is a language that is almost lost. Their kids sometimes don't want to learn it. So I think that they trying to do a lovely mission in that school. So Danny, do you want to add something?
Like maybe like the part of the animation, because the film has these three short films in between. So the also the animation help us to support this part of the legends and the mystic. It was one of the main goals to put that the animation to add this mysticism and fairy tale universe, if we can say like that, on the film. We want to preserve this thing with the animation as well.
Yeah, and I want to add something. As I said, the Totonaca is almost uh, lost. So I want that in the film we have these pieces that are spoken on Totonaca. So we try to approach. I did several research. First, we want to do it with a special traductor, but a translator. After that, we gone with communities, and at last I keep with the translation that was given by the community. So for example, the grandmother of one of the kids, he helped us to make the translation. So it was like a very how do I artisanal way of making the film, and with a community that is back of us.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. I think that that community effort really comes through in watching the film. Um, I did want to, I'm glad you touched on that, the animation, Danny, because I did want to ask a little bit more about that, just how you, yeah, artistically sort of chose the style of animation, and how you integrated it in also with the voiceover of the kid who we see at the end in the credits. That was so sweet. Record like the picture of him in the booth. Anyway, so yeah, I wonder if you could just elaborate a little bit on how you created those animation sequences.
Yeah, sure. Well, we start with to bring that at the beginning with two legends that they are a part of the Totonaca culture. So we start like make this story with these two legends. And then I start to do sketches of the characters and all that, like developing the characters and thinking about how we can integrate them to the film. And then we start to do the storyboard with a friend. As I told you, we start with a bunch of friends. This guy is Mikey. Mikey's a huge talented guy. We start to have meetings every weekend. We have our meetings and we start to just buy a lot of food and have meetings. I start to think about the scenes. And then we took a while doing the storyboard. I think almost 6 months. I mean, but meeting us every weekend just to advance a little bit. And then we stopped for a while because we didn't have like money, and it was like hard to start the animation because we didn't have the money to start. For the style, we start to keep like really scratchy, like it looks like a sketch, like something that reminds you, like, yeah, to the nature, and maybe to watercolor. We want to try to that the styles keep like something really sketchy. So, and also for the characters, we do a research about pre-Hispanic gods, and of course Totonaca gods and everything. And we do a research how was the yeah the clothes and everything. So we try to keep that really like close to the how looks on Totonaca. And also the style was like really hard to keep that style, like sketchy, but in the same way, there is to do animation. So it was really hard to try to bring together these both styles, because to do animation it's really expensive. And in the beginning we want to do cut out, but Ligia, it was like, I really want to do it, to do animation. It was like, Ligia, this is gonna be so expensive. It's gonna take so long time. And then, well, we finally, after a few years, I think we won some grants from the government, and we can start to work with more in a yeah in a form with they're more like developers of a style. What is the Ronin? Ronin is it's a studio here in Guadalajara, and they're really good developing characters. So I give them my sketches, and they develop me more the style, more attached to what we want, because I'm I can draw, but they are like really good on what they're doing. So they they do the things really good, and after that we hire around how many animators, Ligia?
I think that like 18, and we also contact an animation director who help us a lot
Yeah,
to find the solutions that what can be so not expensive, but could have a beautiful, I don't know how do you say the feeling, a beautiful
yeah,
feeling. So
yeah. We have a lot of challenge to reach the look that we want. I mean, it was not so easy at the beginning. We do some tests, and then doesn't work how we expected. I mean, it was such a adventure to do these short films, but there we made it.
we finish it.
We finished.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, not only finished, like, it really paid off, it looks amazing, so I hope it feels
Yeah.
worth all of that, hard work, because it looks beautiful. Um, I wanna also ask about, of course, the amazing scene at the end where we see them flying. It's so beautiful and so it feels so rewarding as a viewer because 'cause we've been with these kids along the journey. Um, so I just wanna ask what it was like to be there for that moment, and to film it. Even some logistical things because you have some shots from up on the same level as them when they're up high. So I was like, how did they do this? This is so impressive. But yeah, just generally, what was it like filming that? Oh, you're on mute, Ligia.
Yeah, sorry. It was like we were searching the spots. Sometimes we go up to the houses. For example, we found that up one of the schools, they most of them, the school is near their home. So here is their home, and this the pole is here. So we go up to we was like where we can take this from up. So we go up to the houses, and from there we did that shots. So it was like just looking up where we can put the lenses. So and pick up that moment. And about the flight, it was like several flights because it was like we were with them at the school, and they were just like playing, releasing. So one of them were very scary. For example, if there is one where the girl stays up and she can go down. So that was for us like she's going to fall down. What we can do? And my photographer was like, we stopped of taking up the movie, or I was like, keep filming, keep filming. So it was like really sometimes we're scared, but sometimes it was reconforting for us because they did what they were practicing. So that was something beautiful, sometimes scary, but sometimes that was happy for us to see that.
It's really beautiful that you do have that moment in the film because then you get to see how they recover from it and try again, and it's just such a beautiful lesson to learn even for an adult, you know. Um, so
Something happened to us because we did a last visit to the community, and we tried to make a more cinematic shot, but we received I had COVID during that trip, and also we received how do you an hurricane. So an hurricane arrived to the community, and we can film our cinematic shoot. But I think that the one that we had is beautiful because it has like the kids spirit where they are just having fun, and it's something that represents the film.
yeah, absolutely. Have the kids seen the film yet? I keep calling them kids. Maybe they're a little older now because it's been several years, but have they gotten to see the film yet? What has the response been like just generally from the film?
Right now they're adolescents, most of them, and they're really happy. Just it has been seen by two of them. They are really happy. We have our premiere or world premiere in Doxamekis, and we two families went and watched it. They were really happy. I just want to return to the community and put the film in the several schools. So the now adolescents, their families, and new kids that are learning the tradition will watch it. But I think that this could be a plan for the next year. Right now we're searching spaces, but they are really happy with the results. For example, something that is really sad is that the grandpa, Said's grandpa, is dead. He died 2 years ago. But when we just present the film, it was the death anniversary. So it was really happy. It was something that touched their hearts because they were like he told me say the one that was small. I'm happy, but as I sad because I'm seeing my grandpa now. He can be with me, so it's something that. But it's a memory that will stay with, and always that he wants to watch your grandpa. It will be on the film, so I think something beautiful.
That's really beautiful. Thanks for sharing that. So yeah, if folks want to keep in touch or spread the word about the film, is there like a website or social media anywhere that they can keep up with the film and spread the word?
Yeah, we have an Instagram. It's in Spanish, but it's like, Danny, how do you say guión bajo?
It's a really good question, I think. Yeah. No, underscore, no, it's the email sign. Sorry,
What's the-
we
Oh,
don't have
at?
any.
No, the one that
At,
is like
that.
a line. A line?
Underscore?
Underscore?
Underscore, yeah. Underscore Trazos
Okay.
del Cielo.
Maybe
And
we can
there-
type it here.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I
can
think
type
that
it
is
on the
better
chat.
because let me see. Do you have it, Donny? No. Sorry, I didn't. I wasn't prepared for this.
That's okay. Oh, you can say it in Spanish. I think we'll have folks who
Yeah,
can
it's
find it.
Trazos del Cielo. Like
Yeah.
I write it right here. It's Trazos del Cielo. Ay. Let me see. Sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I found it. I found it here, so I just gonna copy and paste it. I hope it's that one. It's just my
¿Ya lo tiene?
internet speed. It's not so fast.
Yeah.
Not yet.
No.
I think it's, but I'm not sure about it. It's just that my internet speed is so slow.
No worries. I think
Yeah,
folks
it's
can
this
find
one.
it.
I found it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it's this one. I'm gonna put it on here.
You have it?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, it's
yes,
this
on
one.
Instagram. I'm just gonna say it out for
Yeah,
folks
put
watching.
already there.
Yeah, on Instagram, it's Trazos del Cielo, at
Yeah.
Trazos del Cielo, underscore at the end. So
Underscore.
definitely follow along. Thank you for finding that. And thank you so much for this conversation and for sharing your beautiful film. Congratulations. Yeah, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Thank you.
And thanks to everyone watching.
Yeah. See you
Thank
on
you.
festival.
Thank you, Celeste.